Welcome to Prague. Just hearing the name feels like magic is already in the air, right? Known as the City of Golden Roofs, Prague has this enchanting vibe that hits you the moment you see its skyline. The sunlight reflecting off the terracotta rooftops paints the sky in golden hues, especially at sunset. It's one of those places where you stop and think, is this even real? But Prague isn't just about its stunning beauty, it's a living history book. Around every corner, you'll find architecture that ranges from medieval to Baroque, with majestic bridges, imposing castles, and breathtaking churches. Not to mention the legends and stories that make every spot even more fascinating. Today, you're coming along on a journey through one of the most captivating cities in the world. We'll explore its most iconic landmarks, uncover local secrets, and see why Prague is a must-visit for anyone who loves culture, history, and of course, postcard-perfect scenery. So are you ready? Let's dive in. Prague isn't just a pretty face, it's a living, breathing piece of European history. Founded in the 9th century, the city grew around Prague Castle, which remains one of its most iconic symbols. Over the centuries, Prague served as the capital of the Kingdom of Bohemia and played a central role in events that shaped Europe, from the Protestant Reformation to the 30 Years' War. What really sets Prague apart is how it's managed to preserve its essence through the ages. While many European cities were ravaged by wars, Prague remained largely untouched. Its cobblestone streets, historic buildings, and majestic bridges are nearly frozen in time. Walking through the city feels like stepping into a time machine where the past and present coexist seamlessly. And then there's its nickname, the City of Golden Roofs. Back in the 14th century, King Charles IV ushered in a golden age for the city, literally. He commissioned numerous constructions that gave Prague its signature golden aesthetic. Some buildings, like certain churches and royal structures, even had roofs coated in pure gold to symbolize the kingdom's wealth and prestige. Prague also became an intellectual and artistic hub. From the astronomer Johannes Kepler to the legendary composer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, the city has hosted some of history's greatest minds. That's why Prague is often called the heart of Europe. Not only is it geographically at the center of the continent, but it's also a cultural and historical epicenter. Prague isn't just a city, it's a living legacy, ready for you to explore and admire. And the best part? This is just the beginning of our journey. Prague is one of those cities that leaves you awestruck at first glance, and honestly, the second and third too. To get the most out of what it has to offer, let's dive into its must-see landmarks. Each place has a story to tell and reveals a unique piece of this enchanting city's soul. So get ready for an unforgettable tour. Let's kick things off with Prague Castle, a true icon. Not only is it the largest castle complex in the world, but it's also one of the oldest and most significant. Founded in the 9th century, it served as the home of kings, emperors, and today, the president of the Czech Republic. But what's truly mind-blowing is the sheer size and grandeur of the place. Inside its walls, you'll find the magnificent St. Vitus Cathedral, with its Gothic architecture that seems to reach for the heavens. The stained glass windows inside are like vibrant tapestries that tell biblical stories and medieval legends. And don't miss the Golden Lane, a narrow street lined with charming little houses where, according to legend, alchemists once worked to create gold for the Bohemian kings. If you're a fan of jaw-dropping views, take some time to explore the castle's lookout points. From here, you can see the Vltava River winding through the city, with those red rooftops contrasting beautifully against the blue sky. A postcard-perfect moment. From the castle, let's head to Charles Bridge, another Prague icon. Built in the 14th century by King Charles IV, this isn't just a bridge, it's a work of art. Stretching 1,700 feet across the Vltava River, the bridge is lined with 30 Baroque statues, each with its own story or legend. One of the most famous is the statue of St. John of Nepomuk, a martyr thrown into the river for refusing to reveal the Queen's confessions. Legend has it that touching the statue brings good luck, so why not give it a try? The bridge has a different charm depending on when you visit. Early in the morning, shrouded in mist, it feels like something out of a fairy tale. By sunset, bathed in golden light, it's pure magic. Next, we're heading to the heart of Prague Old Town Square. This vibrant area is surrounded by historic buildings and buzzing with life. At its center stands the astronomical clock, a masterpiece of medieval engineering installed in 1410. It's the oldest functioning astronomical clock in the world. Talk about a piece of history. Every hour, on the hour, a little show draws crowds from all over. The 12 apostles emerge from tiny windows, and a skeleton figure representing death rings a bell, reminding everyone of life's fleeting nature. It's both whimsical and profound, something you don't want to miss. The square itself is perfect for people watching. Grab a seat at a cafe, sip on some coffee, and soak in the lively atmosphere. You'll see street performers, tourists snapping photos, and locals going about their day. For a truly stunning view, climb the Old Town Hall Tower for a panoramic perspective of the square and beyond. As you explore Prague, don't miss other highlights like Wenceslas Square, a hub of modern history where the Velvet Revolution took place. The Jewish quarter, Yosefov, is another must-see with its historic synagogues and the old Jewish cemetery, where gravestones tell stories of resilience and tradition. And for a touch of modernity, check out the Dancing House, an architectural marvel designed by Frank Gehry. Its unique, curving design contrasts beautifully with the surrounding historical buildings, showcasing Prague's ability to blend the old with the new. Prague is a city that captures both your eyes and your heart. From the grandeur of the castle to the intricate details around every corner, every step through its streets feels like a journey through time and art, but there's still so much more to uncover. Now that we've covered Prague's iconic landmarks, let's dive into its authentic side. The true charm of this city isn't just in its monuments, it's in its atmosphere, its neighborhoods, and of course, its culture. First, let's talk food. If you visit Prague, you can't leave without trying a czardelnik. Yep, it's that sweet, spiral-shaped pastry that's all over social media. While its origins are debated, it's become a staple of Prague's street food scene, especially when stuffed with ice cream or whipped cream. And speaking of local flavors, you absolutely need to try Czech beer. Did you know the Czech Republic drinks more beer per capita than any other country? It's no surprise when you taste classics like Pilsner Urquell or Kozel, best enjoyed at a historic pub like U Fleku, which has been serving since the 15th century. But Prague isn't just about food and drinks. Neighborhoods like Mala Strana offer a quieter, more picturesque side of the city, with its cobblestone streets and colorful houses. Meanwhile, Yosefov, the Jewish quarter, is rich with history and cultural significance, home to historic synagogues and the hauntingly beautiful Old Jewish Cemetery. If you're into music, Prague will blow you away. The city lives and breathes art, with classical concerts held in Baroque churches and opera performances in historic theaters. Mozart himself premiered one of his most famous operas, Don Giovanni, right here in Prague. Prague is more than just a destination, it's an experience. From cozy cafes to charming squares, every corner of the city invites you to slow down and connect with its unique vibe. Still not convinced that Prague should be at the top of your travel list? Let's change that. This city offers a one-of-a-kind blend of beauty, culture, and accessibility that few places can match. First off, Prague is incredibly affordable. Compared to other European capitals like Paris or London, Prague gives you luxurious experiences without breaking the bank. Hotels, public transport, meals, and even tickets to iconic attractions are reasonably priced, making it ideal for travelers looking to enjoy Europe without overspending. Speaking of convenience, Prague is a breeze to explore. Most of the main attractions are within walking distance in the historic center, and for longer trips, the public transportation system is efficient, punctual, and budget-friendly. Pro tip: get a transportation pass for unlimited access to metro, trams, and buses. It's a lifesaver for tourists. But what really sets Prague apart is the variety of experiences it offers. History buffs can lose themselves in the grandeur of Prague Castle or the details of the astronomical clock. Art lovers will find inspiration in its opera houses, galleries, and street performances. And if you're just looking to relax, nothing beats sipping a coffee at a riverside cafe or strolling along Charles Bridge at sunset. Finally, Prague's central location in Europe makes it the perfect base for broader adventures. You can easily take day trips to Vienna, Berlin, or Krakow, making Prague the ideal starting point for a European getaway. Prague isn't just a destination, it's a complete experience. Whether you're seeking history, culture, or just unforgettable moments, this city is ready to welcome you with open arms. Planning a trip to Prague doesn't have to be overwhelming. With these quick tips, you'll be all set to make the most of your visit to the city of golden roofs. The best time to visit Prague is during the spring, April to June, or fall, September to November. During these months, the weather is pleasant, the crowds are smaller, and the city's charm is at its peak. Winter can also be magical, especially with the Christmas markets, but be ready for chilly weather. When it comes to transportation, Prague is a walker's dream, with most attractions within easy reach. But for longer distances, the public transport system is a lifesaver. The metro, trams, and buses are reliable and easy to navigate. A transportation pass gives you unlimited access and is perfect for visitors. For accommodation, staying in the historic center is your best bet. Areas like Mala Strana and Novo Mesto offer the perfect mix of charm and convenience. For budget travelers, neighborhoods like Žižkov are more affordable but still well connected to the city center. Finally, don't forget to download some handy apps. Offline maps and translation tools can be a game changer. While most places accept credit cards, it's smart to carry a little cash and check Koruna for small purchases or local markets. With these tips in mind, you'll be more than ready to make your Prague adventure unforgettable. Prague isn't just a place you visit, it's a place you feel. It's the kind of city that stays with you long after you've left. Every street, every bridge, and every square tells a story. And those golden rooftops at sunset? They'll make you stop in your tracks. As you wander through its historic neighborhoods, you'll realize Prague isn't just beautiful, it has soul. It whispers stories of kings and composers, revolutions and rebirths, and it invites you to be part of its narrative. Whether it's standing in awe at Prague Castle, touching the statues on Charles Bridge for a little luck, or simply soaking in the atmosphere of Old Town Square, every moment here is magic. And the best part? Prague has something for everyone. Whether you're a culture enthusiast, a photography lover, or someone who just wants to experience something extraordinary, this city delivers. So now that you've gotten a glimpse of the city of golden roofs, there's only one question left. When will you see Prague for yourself? The magic of this city is waiting for you. If you've made it this far, it's safe to say Prague has already captured your imagination. So, what's the next step? Subscribe to this channel for more inspiring travel content, where we uncover the world's most fascinating destinations and help you plan unforgettable trips. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which part of Prague caught your attention the most? Was it Charles Bridge with its legends and sculptures? The golden rooftops of the castle? Or maybe the hidden charm of Mala Strana? Drop a comment below and let us know. And don't forget to like and share this video with a friend who loves to travel. Who knows? Maybe you'll be planning your Prague adventure together. This city is one of a kind, and we're here to help you make it a reality. See you in the next adventure.